Welcome, flip clock fans. We got a little bit of retro tech here that is very interesting in my opinion. It may not be very functional in today's world, but this is a very unique look into what was going on back in the day. Okay, so this is the Montgomery Ward Airline brand, model GEN-1983B. It is a flip clock AM/FM radio alarm with remote action. So when I first saw this, I thought that a remote controlled this, but this actually is the remote for this controller. So I bought these two separately. The unit came in wood grain or white, so this happens to be, would have probably come with the white version, but it's one that I bought because it was in really good shape. They never even opened up the cord. You can see that's perfect. The unit is perfect. This unit is the GEN-155A. They go together. And I'm going to explain how it works. What's up with this? Now this clock was in Montgomery Ward's catalog in 1973, and it only showed up once. So I don't think that it caught on, probably for several reasons, but it only showed up that one time and then it was gone. The clock, when I first got it, was in really dirty condition. It has some discoloration on the top there, but it cleaned up pretty well. I went through and cleaned up every tile, cleaned it inside and out, and it's got a new neon glow bulb in there. So how does this work? Well, first of all, the alarm function, you have the clock here, you turn it, the radio on, and here it says auto. That is for the alarm. Oh, I went too fast. So that turns the radio on. It alarms to radio. Now what's this remote all about? So this clock, I have a cord here. It's plugged into an outlet over here, and then this clock is plugged into an outlet to my left, and that's important because if you're going to do a remote control, it is done through the electrical system. So if you are on a different circuit, it won't work. You may or may not know about household current and all that stuff, how things are lined out, but the house has multiple circuits, and each circuit is independently fused, but the remote is not going through the air, it's going through the electrical system to send a signal over to here. So we'll go ahead and plug this unit in. So this video is going to be a little bit of an explainer in case someone decides to buy this clock. I'm going to list this clock and this remote control receiver on eBay, so someone will have the option to own a rare piece of retro tech. So first things first, if what I've got is this lava lamp. Now here's the downside, and here's why it would not be approved for use these days, is because this was probably before polarized plugs were a thing. There's no big one and little one. Now this extension cord, I cut down the posts here because I was using this for a Christmas situation. You're not supposed to bypass that polarization thing, so I can't recommend you do this. There's safety issues. It's not going to blow up, but there is safety issues when you're using equipment, so I can't recommend that you do this. Anyway, this cord goes around and connects to here. So when I push the on off, it turns the lava lamp on. You can see that it's functioning. Now if I want to use the remote to turn this on, I'll first turn this off. We want to set the remote here to manual, and here's the remote. So if I push this, it should turn the lava lamp on, and it does. You can hear the relay click over here. You see the light come on. Now if I want to alarm to the lava lamp coming on for some reason. I have to set the remote to auto. Then I have to go ahead and turn on the button. Then when the alarm goes off, that lava lamp should come on. And it does. Now I wonder if you did the radio too, if it would be alarm, if it would be radio come on and the lava lamp. I don't actually know that. Let's find out. And it does. So that's interesting. You could have your light turn on and your radio turn on. Again, use caution if you use something like this. It would be for a light or something like that. And again, you don't have the polarization safety of the plug. That's something you could look up if you don't understand. It's a situation in how the household current works. I can't explain it like it needs to be explained. It's not going to blow up. It's just as it makes the lamp less safe if it's not wired correctly. So this setup will be for someone who is really interested in retro tech, who wants a unique flip clock radio setup. You won't see this very often. Every now and then you'll see these show up, and it's kind of confusing as to what they are. So there it is, the Montgomery Ward Airline brand GEN-1983B and the GEN-155A. You can get yourself a piece of retro tech. Well, thanks for taking the time.